bring our both hands up front of our heart. Close your eyes and just take a big deep breath in. Inhalation through the nose. And on exhalation, just bring your attention inside your body. Listen to your breath. Mondays are always hectic. And let's go ahead and open up our eyes. Inhalation, all the way reach and stretch all the way up towards the ceiling. Go ahead and connect your both hands and take your hands up towards all the way. Nice, good stretch. Go ahead and take them up front of your forehead. Scoop the stomach in. Feels so good. And let's slowly relocate the hands all the way behind the back. Connect through the fingertips, bind, and go ahead and fold forward. Let's spend here just a few seconds just to make sure that we stretch those shoulders. Come on up to the center and take your hands all the way on the side. Gently, gently on the side as far as you can. Bring the shoulders down. Relax all the way. And take the arms all the way to the other side. Shoulders down. Nice open neck. And slowly undo the hands and put them on the floor, guys. See if you can reach the ground. And open up the chest. And some of you might be able to bring the hips off the ground. Don't strain your neck. Come on back to the center and sit back on your ankles. Take your one arm on the side. Lateral straight all the way up above the head. And all the way up another side. Go ahead and come back and bring your one knee or two knees off the ground. Stretch your ankles. Make sure you don't push too hard right away. Give it a little bit time if you have to. And then place your both knees on the floor. Come on down and stretch with a wide knees, child pose. Big toes together. See if you can connect your both hands right above your head. And then we will continue the next flow. Put your hands back on the floor and through the top to the bottom. Keep your both feet together. Open up. Gentle stretches to begin with. We'll spend a few minutes of the gentle back stretches, hip stretches before to begin more active practice. Let's do a couple more at least. Maybe you will do more if you're moving faster. Feels so good. One more, guys. And stay with me up here. Shoulders up, back and down. Undo your legs a little bit wider than your mat. And gently look above one shoulder. Hopefully our Sunday hasn't been super lazy, and we did something good for ourselves. Coming back to the center, and again, shoulders up, back and down, express a little bit wider. And we're ready to move to the puppy pose. All together, knees on the floor. Keep them on your mat, off the mat, whatever it is right now. And just express again through the chest. Back up slowly and bring your knees, hips width apart directly underneath your hips, up and down, cat and cow. And then we're going to move to the gentle balancing tabletop if you're ready. Try to feel, guys, each and every movement. This is your body again. Don't be afraid to rest. Stop right in the center. Take your one arm to the front. Left leg all the way extended. Big long extension. Breathe, guys. And go ahead and round that spine like you do your cat and cow. An arm and leg just follow in. Exhalation. Keep the arm and leg extended and open up through the waistline, through the back. Arm and leg just following and all the way. So what I mean by that, there is no movement in the shoulder or hip. It's just your back, your lower back. Let's do it one more time and then we bind. Open it up and go ahead and proceed to the connection with ankle if you can. Open it up. Pull that ankle up if you can. Find a steady breathing. Don't hold the breath. Don't hold the breath. Shoulders away from the ears. And slowly, guys, extend the leg. Bring the right hand on the floor. Stretch that shoulder. If that is too much with the leg lifted, put the left knee on the floor. Come on up slowly and send your right towards a bear hug. You can always put your left foot back, left knee back on the floor. Breathe, guys. Excellent. Go ahead and put the knee back on the ground. Take your other arm up and the right leg. Scoop the stomach in, stretch really nicely all the way through. And then slowly up and down. Through the waistline, guys. Not through the shoulder and hip. Open it up slowly. One more time. Reach up all the way and bind if you can. This is perfect. Hold it with me for the few breaths. Don't hurry up, don't do shoulders away from the ears. And then slowly extend, expand all the way, hand on the floor. Forehead on the ground, do what you can. Inhalation, exhalation. Come on up slowly, and if you need to put your right knee back on the floor, put it on the floor or bear hug. And the balancing tabletop, you got this. Left hand to the right shoulder. Please. Very good, guys. Come on back. Both hands and knees on the floor. Check position of the wrist and elbows. Come on up and hover. Inhalation, exhalation, downward facing dog. Stretch those knees, hamstrings, and back. We're going back to the tabletop or to the hover with me for intermediate and advanced, guys. This is it. Come on up. Couple more times. Put your knees on the floor if you need. Spread the shoulder blades apart. Neutral, soft back. Plant your hands really firmly into the ground. And you don't have to extend your knees fully in the dog. One more time. Excellent. Stay with me in your downward facing dog. Bend your knees for just a few times to bring a little bit more awareness to the legs. And then see if you can take your right arm behind the lower back now. That's even a little bit more challenging when we do the 3-point leg is dog. When we do 3-point, 2 legs in one hand and draw the arm towards opposite ankle. So be mindful, guys. Building the strength in the shoulders. And switch the direction. Make sure, team, you don't bring the body weight totally towards your one hand and shoulder. Shift the body weight back. You got this. Undo the hand and walk with me towards your plank. Right here. We're gonna go for the view. Knee to the elbow. Little flow here. Waking up the abdomen. Waking up the arms and shoulders. And prepare, guys, after this one for chaturanga of your choice. Do it with your knees on the floor, of course. Up dog, guys. And downward facing dog. All the way through. This time, we're going to draw the right hand towards the left. It can be knee, ankle, or thigh. Whichever, guys, you choose to do, make sure it does not interfere with your good alignments. Make sure you rest when you have to. We're ready to go to the hover, guys. Both hands on the floor or one hand on the ground. You choose, guys. You choose. You're so strong, so strong. Okay. Come on back up. And this time, left over the right. Find the stability. Bring awareness to all 3 points. Ready to hover. Do the regular tabletop as well if it's needed to be done that way, guys. Breathe. Take it back up to the downward facing dog. Take the right leg up and sweep it for the few circles before the first low lunge. Just a few circles here. Go ahead and step to your gentle low lunge. Doesn't have to be crazy one. Make sure you step wide enough. Go ahead and rotate those shoulders for a few times. Let's open them nicely. And reverse the movements. Reverse it all the way. Make sure you reverse them really nicely. You got this. All the way, arms up front of the heart. And we're gonna take our right elbow outside of the right. Try to give it a good first gentle rotation. Right here. This is perfect. Hold for a few breaths. And go ahead and undo it. Come on up and take your left hand on the floor. Open up towards the right this time. Big opening. See if you can take your right arm behind your back. Open it up a little bit deeper. Let the right knee fall slightly towards the right. Good hip opener. Stay. And then we continue this side with a gentle flow, guys. From here, all the way to the front, lift your toes. Make sure you go soft through that. No abrupt movements, and all the way to the front. Support yourself. Full low lunge. Try to go full to the low lunge. Come on back up. Now, if you don't have to support yourself, right? You don't have to. Go ahead and open up here. It's a little bit more challenging, so don't be afraid to try. But if you need to come back to the support on the floor while you're moving, please do it. Come on up. Without support, it adds a little bit more balance. One more time. Hold it with me right here. Roll forward through the hip flexor. Come on back to the center and bring the elbows on the floor. On Saturday, we practice our equestrian and splits. I can still feel these splits a couple days later. It was intense Saturday. And let's slowly give it a go through chaturanga, guys. You don't have to. You can actually do the tabletop first, but then if you go with me to chaturanga, go ahead down. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Rest and recover. For my new students, guys, always consider recover in the child pose. You don't have to be in intense downward facing dog for your recovery. Everyone else, try to find the balance between all 4. Both hands, both feet. Relax your head and neck. And then we're ready for the left hip circle. Lift your left leg up. Go ahead and circle it a few times. Make a genuine circle, not because instructor tells you it's good for your hip. Try to feel it through. Sometimes one leg is gonna have less range of motion or more. That's normal. And prepare to step forward. Gentle step, guys. Try not to slam your foot on the mat up front. Come on up. All right, shoulders rotation, one more. Little cycle. Go through. Big rotation and reverse them. Nice job. Last one, hands up front of the chest, just like we did from the other side. And good rotation through the waistline. Try to stack your one elbow above another. That's good, that's perfect. And few extra breaths here. Come on up, guys, and we will reverse the direction. Take your right hand, readjust your lunges, open up. Practice for yourself with awareness, what's going on inside the body. See if you can take your arm behind the back. Reach. And gently come on back to the center, lizard, and then we do the flow. Then we do the little bit dynamic flow for the hips. Be present, and let's slowly start to rise up. We will begin with the hands on the floor. It's much easier. And then just transfer. Start to work right away on the quality back bend. When you don't bend your front knee, come on back down. And please, guys, stay with your hands on the floor if you have to. Or with the blocks even. Come on up. And all the way to the front, forward fold. Come on up, guys. Shoulders down, and one more. And let's make our way slowly back forward. And finish this flow with single-legged chaturanga for my advanced and intermediate. Everyone else, feel free to do tabletop. Come on up. Please proceed to the child pose if you have to, or stay with me. Look forward, guys, nice and gentle. Bend your knees and squat. Stretch, look forward, stay on your tippy toes, step walk, or hop. Halfway neutral spine. Gentle neutral spine. Full forward fold through the hip flexor, which will already open all the way down. Bring attention to the hamstrings. Make sure you don't bend your knees as much as possible. Halfway neutral spine. Bend your right knee, guys. And send the left hip as far as you can. It will be sensitive on the left Achilles and the hamstring. Try not to give out. Continue to bend your right knee. Send the left hip towards the back wall. Take your right hand on the floor or on the block. Open it up. Shoulders away from the ears. Nice open posture. And see if you can bind with the inner thigh on the right leg, or just maybe even behind the lower back. Beautiful. We will switch the direction. Extend both knees first, lengthening the spine. Bend your left. Let go of the tension. Right hamstring and Achilles will be sensitive, guys. Continue to send your right hip towards the back wall. Go ahead and take your left hand on the ground for the block. For the block, open up towards the right. You got this. Towards the straight leg. Perfect. See if you can bind, if it's here, or you can just put your hand behind the back. Back to the center. Bend your knees softly. Begin with the hands, guys, up front of the chest. After you sit your hip bones, your sit bones all the way into the chair. Just like literally try to sit like you have a chair behind. If it feels good enough, take your arms all the way around the ears, right next to it. Big sweep. I know. Nice and slow, guys. Hips forward, chest up. Please don't dive too deep to the first back bend. Come on up slowly. We finish this in a forward fold, and now we do the chair pose again. Try to relax your head and neck, your back. Look halfway through, guys. This time, come on up on the tippy toes. All the way. Come on back, lift your toes and stay on the heel stretch. That will be very sensitive. The farther you go, the more you're gonna feel your Achilles, your calf muscles. Come on up again, one more time. Put your heels back on the floor, sit your hips in the chair. Arms next to the chest if you have to. Excellent. Put your both hands up front. Shoulders down. Left outside of the right. Do your best. Keep your knees leveled, completely leveled. That's good. In opposite side. Stretch. Bend, knees leveled, lengthening through the spine. Come on up. Inhalation. Stay. Exhalation. Your choice, guys, of the back bend. Support your spine, please. Come on up to the front, I know. Monday, half day. Look up halfway. Step walk, guys, or hop. Plank. Stay with me in a plank first. We're gonna go slowly and take the heels on the left. Both feet one following another. Stay with the both hands on the floor or open up to the full side plank. Side planks are tough. Those are not easy. If you need to put your bottom knee on the floor, please do so. Come on back to the center, beginners. Put your hand back on the floor, intermediate and advanced. Today, balancing plank. Both hands on the ground, heels on the floor on the right. Keep your both hands on the ground if you need. The side plank. Make sure, guys, you put your hand back on the floor for my beginners, or even knees on the floor. Balancing plank for my intermediate and advanced. Back down through the chaturanga or tabletop. Downward facing dog. I have decided to add today the dog to the up dog or cobra flow, where it can be your elbows on the floor in a sphinx. So just pick one. Beginners, you don't have to flow without knees and transitions. Please put the knees first on the floor and then do the transition. If you're following me, guys, without any knees on the ground, I need you to be really mindful and brace your core. This is the first thing you do, guys. You brace your core, you activate your abs and protect your spine. Otherwise, put your knees on the floor. Couple more times. Your wrist doesn't have to be underneath your shoulders at all. Let's do one more. Stay with me right up here for just a couple breaths. Just breathe. Slowly bring the hips on the floor, release your toes, and come on down. Put your fingertips inward. Come on up slowly. See if you can extend your elbows and stretch. Nice job. One more. Flexibility is the big part of the healthy physical body and healthy mind. Our yoga practices improves our blood flow, delivery of oxygen to the brain, which is really, really important. One more time, guys. Hold it with me. Go ahead and bind your hands behind. My beginners, guys, put the hands on the floor. Okay, you can support your hands on the ground. Open up in basic Shalabhasana or Lakust. Sit up if you will. You got this, guys. Come on down slowly. Put your both hands underneath, rest. Just a few seconds. We will practice single-legged prone Vinyasa or variation of the frog today, and then other leg. Then we do some spinal flows, scorpion flow, and then we do the double leg frog stretch too. So what's important here is not to roll on one side. So make sure that your left part of the body on the floor as well. So just simply press right on top. Try to use the leverage of your back, guys. So it's not just your wrist, elbow, or just your shoulder. You bring in the power from the entire back. Press your stomach, press your belly into the floor. And on exhalation, press. I know. That's good. It's only 10 till 9 and exercise ring closed. What the goals are there? That's the question. Come on back, guys. Let's do other side. I have a goal to stand on my feet 12 hours a day. That's my goal on my watch. Don't like to sit. Go ahead, guys, and use the leverage of your back. Slowly, gently. Press your belly, your stomach into the ground. Try not to rock on one side. Very nice. We're gonna go and do the little scorpion flow first, and then we do the double leg. We're gonna give the knees a little break. So one leg at a time, guys. Doesn't have to be that you're reaching the floor or your hand. Doesn't have to be that way. Just doing what we can. And go to the other side. Just a couple more times. Make it feel good, guys. One more on each side. And back to the center. Now if you felt that one-legged thing was a lot for you, stick with the one leg again. If you can, press on the pose, put your forehead on the floor, and continue to gently press. Doesn't have to be crazy, doesn't have to be crazy. Try not to abuse your ankles, guys. Bring attention to the hips and to the knees. It's not a bow. We practice in prone Vinyasa. And now, since we are here, let's go ahead and grab the ankles. Make sure you don't overly use one side of the body. Find the balance in between. Beautiful form, everyone. Don't quit, don't quit. Come on down slowly. Come on down slowly. All the way, frame your chest. Come on up gently. Downward facing dog. If you need to go to your child pose right now, please do, guys. You need to go to the child pose, please go to your child pose. Relax your head and neck. Take your right leg up slowly. Go ahead and take this right leg around your left, guys. Around your left, just up here. Almost like you do a half cow face pose. Close your eyes. Keep on breathing. Try to press your left heel into the ground. Take your right leg back up. My beginners, that's already a lot for you. You don't have to take the hand outside at all. You don't have to take the left hand outside if you're not ready. I would rather you to keep a good form. Go ahead and send your hand back on the floor. In front, step to your runner. Vinyasa. Front knee, front ankle, back leg strong, guys. In case it's not going really well today, put your back knee on the floor. We're gonna take our left up front, right outside. Good quality rotation. Beautiful. Go ahead and return back and put your right inside the left eagle arms. Stay with me up here for a few more breaths and rest your knee on the floor and fold forward or keep your knee lifted. Slowly undo those arms. Keep your only right hand on the floor. Go ahead and bring your left heel and ground it. Open it up. Listen, you don't have to go to the bind. You can stay right here, rest in your child pose anytime you need. If you go for bind, lift and open your heart for me, please. Just stop and lift it. Nice job. Extend your leg onto your bind. Find yourself in Trikonasana or triangle. Now, you can also put your top hand, your left hand on top on the left hip and gently help that part of your body to rotate. Watch those arms, guys. On top, make sure that arm is not going there due to the shoulder over rotation, over bending. Just keep it neutral, soft. See if you can gaze up towards the ceiling. If you wish to go for the bind, go for it. I'm gonna send my left arm into the right inner thigh. Again, it's just a simple little option. Let's go ahead and fold forward first. What you have to do here is from the right, move it to the center. I'm just overly exaggerating it so everyone can see. Nice work, everyone. Go ahead and bring that knee, that foot slightly more towards on the angle so you can squat in the side lunge. You might not be able to go all the way. That's okay. If you are, that's beautiful. So you still, guys, on the right side, on the same leg which was working in the lunge. See if you can open up. Beautiful. We're gonna work a little bit here on the balance and the core work. So come on up. Lunge it through. Go ahead and lift your left leg. And then we're gonna go the same way from the start all the way to the side. Brace, brace, brace. We're gonna do it one more time, guys. One more time. Come on up. Back to the side. Go ahead and rotate. Right leg is gonna go up to your chaturanga or do it through the tabletop. Meet us in the downward facing dog. Good strength, guys. Rest in the child pose. You have about 5-6 breaths to rest in the child pose if you have to, or just stay with me. Feels so good. Go ahead and raise your left leg if you back to your downward facing dog. And wrap this left around the right. Just like this, you got it. Give it a few breaths here, don't quit right away. Slowly undo the leg and lift it up. Beginners, you don't have to take your right hand off the balance here. You don't have to take it on the side. Relax the head and neck. Return the hand back and prepare to step to your runner lunge. Nice and strong, everyone. Very good. Front knee, back leg, both legs strong, guys. Try not to fold the front knee inward. Open it up, open it up. Keep the hips square. Extend those elbows, guys. Keep them strong. You got this. Right arm to the front, left to the back. Couple more extra breaths, guys. Return the arms back. Put your left inside the right. Super strong, guys. Nice work. Keep the both legs active. You can put your back knee on the floor, guys. You can put your back knee on the floor if you have to. Put it on the floor. Undo your arms if you have to for that forward fold in a humble position. Undo those arms slowly with me. Put the left hand up front of the left foot. Bring your left foot on the floor, right foot on the floor. Open it up. Good level, good support, guys, with that shoulder and knee. Good prop. Very nice. Continue to open your chest. See if you can bind here. That's your option. Stay, 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 stay. Stay with me. And slowly undo the bind. Put the hand on the floor, Trikonasana or triangle. You can put your right hand on the right hip if it's needed, just to open it, help it to level up. Beautiful triangles, everybody. Go ahead and put your hand behind the back or bind with inner thigh maybe. We'll level first in a side stretch right here, guys. Square the hips. And then slowly transfer your left foot, prep it for the side. You might be able or not be able to sit all the way through, which is totally fine, guys. Open up. If you're still on the tippy toes, that's perfectly fine too. It takes a little bit time, that's ankles and knees. We open up. Yeah, bind if you want to bind. We're gonna go today to some balance. Side squat to the start. Come on up, guys. Don't be afraid not to be perfect. That left leg should be strong. Come on up. And slowly back. Very strong. One more time, crew. Come on up. We got this. Come on down. And slowly back to the center. Prepare for chaturanga. Left leg up if you go with me. Super strong, guys. Very, very good. Relax. Don't worry about anything. Slowly bring your both knees on the ground. Do your best to find yourself in Virasana. If not, blocks would be great. If you're not sitting on the floor, simply sit on the block. That will improve. Let's bring both hands for now. Just anywhere is comfortable. Try to restore your breath. It was a challenging flow. Close your eyes, reconnect with yourself. We're gonna practice few things in hero pose here. First, we're gonna go and fold forward, maybe. If you're sitting on the blocks, you don't have even to do anything, just sit where you are. Come on up on your elbows with me or full recline position. We're just not going to be really long here, so release the tension in the lower back. Release tension in the lower back. And let's slowly return back. We're gonna go back to the forward fold your way, guys. Be careful. This time for my intermediate and advanced. Go ahead and bind the hands. If you desperately need to come out of your Virasana, come out, absolutely do that, or stay with us for just a few more breaths. Wide knees, thunderbolt. You can go this way. You can enhance it a little bit even more by taking your feet outside. This is probably the most challenging from all of the three. So if you really sit in there, great, that's fantastic. But just taking your feet that way is very, very challenging for the hips. I will meet you all in your boat pose. Do it your way. Do it your way. Come on up, guys. Beginners, you know where to go. Put the one leg on the floor. Always everyone scoop the stomach in. If you need to bend your knees, you can bend your knees. We're gonna touch the floor with the heels, nice and gentle. Don't rest. Come on up. All the way. One more. Arms up. Forward fold. We're gonna go for the reverse tabletop or reverse plank, guys. If you're ready for the plank. If you know that your plank is kind of semi-plank, I would rather you to go to the reverse tabletop until you get stronger. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Slowly return back and take your one leg up. Give it a good stretch. And gently put that foot next to the outside, next to the left. Reach forward first. Come on back. And do the other side. Try to keep the knees soft, back long and extended. And slowly cross. Reach to the front, to the front. We will do a couple bridges, or we do a bridge and a wheel. It depends where you want to go. So come on down. We will begin with a little bridge. Hips up, guys. Just explore. See how you feel. Doesn't have to be perfect. We will hold this bridge for just a few more breaths, few more seconds. Then slowly, vertebra by vertebra, release the hips back. You can repeat your bridge one more time, or you can come with me for your wheel. We're not practicing that often. And then slowly return back on the floor. Go ahead and put your right knee on top on the left. Press on top on the ankles. Just gentle, gentle press. Oh. And switch the direction. Bring your both feet together to the bound angle. Bring the lower back down towards the floor. Put your hands on the belly or anywhere else where it feels good. Let go of all of that tension. Keep your eyes soft, eyelids soft, lower back soft and relaxed. Let your lower back melt down even deeper towards the ground. It was an intense, challenging, strong practice today. That's a nice way to start the week, to keep our bodies strong, to keep our mind strong and willing. So whatever comes to our life, our days, we can handle with strength, with ability to think clear, with ability to respond rather than react. Look inside your heart and set an intention to grow, to learn, to develop even more personal strengths and clarity, so we can contribute to other people's lives as well. Let's slowly bring our both knees together. Pull out and sit up straight. And let's reach one more time our arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Bring them up front of your heart. Feel the energy moving through your body, keeping your life unique, special. No one else again can walk in your shoes, ever can live in your body, can have those thoughts, and no one else can contribute to this world what you can. Look inside that heart, find the strength, vitality, love, challenge, transformation, happiness, kindness. Smile with your heart and flow through the rest of this beautiful day, guys. Namaste. Oh, yeah. Feels so good. Feels so good.